Hi everyone, my name is Emily. Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a Hobbii Yarn Haul. This is my first time ordering from Hobbii, and I got a couple different kinds of yarn to try out. I'm trying to find a replacement for Michael's Snuggles Light because it's been out of stock in my store. There's only been a couple varieties, and I know there's been a lot of quality control issues lately. It's been really hard to get a hold of online also. So I need to find something of a similar weight. Normally for skinnier chenille, I use the Just Chenille from Premier or the like 2mm chenille yarn from AliExpress and Temu. So I need like a chunkier chenille yarn, more soft than Bernat blanket for the projects that I normally work on. And I thought, why not try out this type of yarn and see if this is a good replacement. The shipping time was great and the price was great. I got them on sale. They're always running different sales on different types of products. So just take a look and see if you want to wait on whenever they're going to have a sale on something. Just keep your eye open. They rotate deals really frequently. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers right now. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so this is my first impressions. I have not opened this at all. Okay, so upon first impressions, this is really soft. It does not feel like parfait chunky, although it is a similar size, so it's not as thick as the Sweet Snuggles Light. I'll grab a skein of that and we can compare here in just a second. So to compare, this is more dense than the Parfait Chunky, and it is less dense than the Posh from Joann's. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out of the package and then I'll show you guys all the colors that I got. Okay, upon opening the package, I've discovered that this is not the full order. I'm still going to review what I have, but the cotton yarn that I ordered is actually not in this order. It is not delivered yet. And there's also a lot of colors of the Toucan that is not with this order. I ordered a lot of oranges, a lot of reds, and pinks, and I didn't get them with this order. This order is mostly blues and greens, but I will still review it because I'm assuming that they're all pretty consistent. All the ones that I have here are pretty consistent in texture and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and still review the yarn that I have, but I'll have to do a part 2 whenever I get the other package to show the rest of the items that I got and review the cotton yarn that I ordered as well. Okay, so I have a skein here of Sweet Snuggles Light so that we can compare the thicknesses. So I don't know if I should use a more, I guess I'll do the same similar color. The darker green is the Toucan and the lighter mint color is the Sweet Snuggles Light, so that you can see the size comparison. They have a very similar texture, but the Toucan is actually denser and it also appears to have less shedding. There's a little bit of shedding, but not as bad as the Sweet Snuggles Light. Wherever the end is, I can show you. Sweet Snuggles Light, it just falls apart. And that's one of the issues that I've had with Sweet Snuggles Light is it breaks. You cannot sew with it. It is just one of those yarns where as soon as you use it, you can't frog it. As soon as you use it like once and you try to go through it with the same piece of yarn, it starts kind of gathering and splitting in the parts where it's weaker. So since it's not very densely packed, it has the opportunity to move within the thread that holds it. So it sheds a lot when you're working with it. I do like the texture, so I'm really glad that these are a very similar texture, but this is a lot thinner. Okay, so let me show you all the colors that I got. This one is, they don't have color names, they just have color numbers. So this is color number 27. It is like a dark mint green. This is color number 22. It is like a aqua blue. I got 4 skeins of color 21. It is like a true sky blue. This is color number 25. It is a very beautiful royal blue. This is color 24, and it is like a true cobalt blue. I hope you can see the color there. You can see it. It is a true cobalt blue. This is color 23. I don't know how I would describe this color, but it's very fun. I think you can see the color better from back here because of the lighting. This is color 31. It is a lovely chocolate brown. I hope you can appreciate the color. Mine is, see, my shirt's kind of, you can see that it's a different brown, more like a rich brown. Here we have color 34. It is a very deep black color. This is color 32. It is like a light slate color, almost like a white concrete color. Here is color 28. It is a very nice green, like a grass green, I would say. Okay, those are all the colors that came in this package, so I'm going to go ahead and figure out what I'm going to make with them, and then I'll come back whenever I actually have a project in mind. Okay, I'm back. I decided that I'm going to make a baby fish pattern by Hook Stories. I'll have the free pattern linked in the description. I'm going to be using these 2 colors to make the fish. This is like that light aqua color, and then I have like a darker blue. Okay, so first impressions, I'm going to let you know that I was able to find the yarn tail with no yarn barf. So that's a plus. Let's see if the second one is like that. There was minimal yarn barf, okay? This is not that bad. I will use this up. It's not bad. Okay, you guys, I am gonna say one con so far. On the yarn tail on the lighter blue, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but like this, like 2 inches of yarn is dirty. Has like black specks, so I'll have to cut that off. I'm using a 5mm hook. I might have to size down, I don't really know yet, but I'm gonna try it with a 5mm hook, and if that doesn't work, I'll size down to like a 4.5. Okay, I'm back. I have finished this cute little fishy. I have pros and cons. So While I was pulling the yarn to just fasten it off, it snapped like right at the point where the yarn was like knotted. So I don't know if I just pulled too hard or what happened. I hit it as best as I could, so I think it'll still be fine because it was tied before it snapped. So that is a huge con. Sweet Snuggles Light does the same thing. I don't know if that's just a common theme with yarn that is this texture because they are a very, very similar texture. I do really love the end result. I should have used a half size smaller hook. So I think a 4.5 millimeter would have been perfectly fine because you can see a little bit of gapping, not a lot. My tension is relatively loose though. So if you hold a tighter tension, 5 millimeter might be fine. I think the suggested size is 7 millimeter crochet hook. I would not use a 7 millimeter for this unless you're making like something that's really open weave, like a blanket or something like that. But I really like how soft it is. It is very soft. I think this is hand wash only. I don't think it's machine washable yarn. But either way, I really like the end result. So overall look and texture and color selection, I give it an A+. The snapping and the shedding are a huge con for me. I already stood up to get something off the couch, so I couldn't show y'all how much this thing sheds, but there was just like fluff everywhere. It doesn't stop me from using a yarn. I use plenty of yarn that sheds, but I'm just letting you know, if you don't like yarn that sheds, you probably will not like using this yarn. I don't mind that. I just have to sweep and vacuum really good after I'm done. The other con was the fact that there was a little bit of like black dirt. It wasn't mold, it was like sticky residue on it. And actually my hands actually, after working with it, have kind of that residue on them. I don't think that was an issue with Sweet Snuggles Light in the past, or if it's something that I overlooked, but I do feel it on my hands. The only kind of yarn that I got to try from Hobbii today was the Toucan, so I'll have to see if this happens with other types of yarn. But yeah, I hope this video was informative, and I hope that it helped some of you decide whether or not you want to purchase some of the Hobbii Toucan. I'm still going to use this yarn. I don't mind the cons. I think that the pros outweigh the cons, especially right now at a time where it's hard to find something like the Sweet Snuggles Light. I do like a softer yarn. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll do a part 2 whenever I get the rest of the yarn and we can test out the cotton yarn. And I think that might have been the only other kind of yarn that I got. I think I got like 2 big samplers of cotton yarn, and I got definitely more colors of the Toucan. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already, like and share the video. And if you have any comments, any questions, anything like that, make sure you leave them down in the description below, or DM me on Instagram. I'm super active over there. If you want to follow me, I'll have all the links in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!